to start the ball rolling with Robert Stevens.
Hello. How you doing? Thank you. I know what you guys are thinking. Boy, Darrell Hammond's let himself go. Good. Usually the younger crowd doesn't always get that. Okay, so I'm now divorced, and I hear through the grapevine my ex-wife's doing really well. She married a really old, really rich guy. You know, perfect for her. She doesn't have to go to work. She gets to park in the handicap parking. And she gets to be first online at Golden Corral. Good. Okay, so you guys know the Star Wars movie Solo that came out a few years ago, Han Solo. So I had plans to see dinner and a movie. And she was a vegan, so to save money, I took her to a steakhouse. And she got mad and bailed, so I had to see the movie Solo. Thank you. Don't choke on those food. And you know how I felt? I felt so low. I know, yeah, you saw that coming, yeah. So you know the original Terminator where Arnold speaks 58 words, Sarah Connor, your clothes, get them to me. So I had a date when we saw the movie. And afterwards I said to her, I'll be back. And she said, get out. Good. So I had one date, and after 30 minutes it was going really terrible. And I said, oh, by the way, you sell insurance. What kind of insurance do you sell? And she said, not the kind that'll help the pain and suffering from this date. Good. So it was rough, yeah. So my mom's out here, and she's 90, and I say, hey, Ma, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to get some lunch. And she goes, you going to Bashas'? I said, maybe. She goes, I need some prune juice and stool softener. I said, anything else? She goes, yeah, the crackers with the fiber, or else I can't go in the morning. I said, okay, well. She says, what are you getting for lunch? I said, I don't know, Ma. For some reason, I just lost my appetite. Thank you. So another time, I said, Ma, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to the chiropractor. And she goes, the chiropractor. For years, you've been going to chiropractor. You ever going to get better? How much he charging? He pulling your leg. I said, well, he does pull my leg. You're right about that one, right? He pulls my leg. That one didn't go too well. Okay, so let me tell you about my dad. He's the kind of guy that's always prepared for everything. And when he was a doctor and used to carry this knife, and I said, what's that for? Why do you always carry it when you go out to dinner? He goes, well, in case someone's choking, I can do an emergency tracheotomy, Yeah. I said, but Dad, you're a psychiatrist. Well, how long has it been, right? And then when I went to go skiing, he hands me a Tylenol with codeine. I said, what's this for, Dad? He goes, well, in case you break your leg and you're waiting for help to arrive and you're in pain, you could, I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny in those days. And you can take the Tylenol with codeine. And I was like, okay, well, how am I supposed to swallow this? I don't usually ski with a bottle of water, right? And what happens, it gets stuck in my throat. I don't think the other skier is going to be carrying an emergency tracheotomy knife. Okay. And it's too bad he's not still alive for when I do stand-up, because, the other comedians are always like, hey, man, go break a leg. All right. So I figured to impress the ladies, I'd get a Rolex, but because of the ex-wife, I only had money for a fake Rolex. So I ordered on eBay. I had to get adjusted. Went to the repair store. Big burly guy says, come back 1 week. I had to get a link off. So I said, come back 1 week. I came back, and I walk in. There's two ladies my age, very attractive. And I was like, hey, ladies. Wait till they see my Rolex. I wave to the guy. He goes, oh, yeah, you, the fake Rolex. Hold on. Oh, thanks a lot. Okay, I'm going to close it up here, my last one. So you guys know who Alex Trebek was, right? He was the host of Jeopardy trivia show at Questions and Answers. When I used to hike in LA, I used to hike with my dog and I'd go by his house. And his dog and my dog didn't get along. My dog would be like, rah, rah, rah. And his dog would come flying across, let me do this for you, against this big lawn up against the gate. Rah, 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 rah. And my dog, rah, rah, rah. It was really difficult, because no matter what I did, his dog had all the answers. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So.